Okay, this is a test of the washer controls for the Wascomat washer. And first I'll explain what some of this equipment is, and then we'll do a test run. So here is the washer control itself. This is the PLC, and we have one output module here. So all of the sensors hook up to these inputs. We've got a few outputs here that go to the lights and a few things, and then these are all the 110 volt outputs going to the valves and to the motors. Some terminals for hooking up connections, and what we've got here, this is a little solid state board that runs the motor, and this is a contactor we've added because the high speed spin takes a lot of current, so it's best to use this rather than running the current through this board. It's a little bit, it heats up, so we're running that current through this. Okay, and so this is the kit right here, and what we've got here is the touch screen. And the touch screen then allows you to change all of your settings here, and we can select, for instance, here's your wash settings. We can go in there and select how long you want it to wash, the extract time for the wash. We can go in there, we can change, you got shakeout, you got rinse settings, how many rinses you want, how long you want to rinse for, final rinse settings, final extract. There's quite a few settings in here. This thing also has, here's your shakeout, a few other settings here for the door delay, for when you got to let the solenoid open the door. The drain delay, make sure all the water's out before you start the next cycle. There's extract delay, letting the motor slow down. Agitate, that's how long it's going to go one direction before it reverses at 12 seconds, which means it's going to go 6 seconds each direction. And we've got manual controls, so I can go in here and I can manually turn on my valves. I push and hold that. If you can see here, see the different lights come on. I'm pushing the button here, and you can see the different lights come on. And I also have it for the motor. So you can go in here, and I have a couple little lights over here. Those are going to represent the forward and reverse on the slow speed. And then we've got, here's one for fast. And that, what we've done there is just shown that this guy's going to come in and out. And that gets your fast speed going. We've also got, there's one for the door lock. We can simulate that. And then I've got inputs which show the status of all the various inputs, your selector switch, your float switch, your coin switch, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we'll go home here. So this is really a nice tool to set up your washer exactly how you want it. What we've got for our test now is we've got this box. It's got 3 lights: wash, extract, and rinse. And so it will go through the various steps, which we'll do shortly. And as I mentioned, these 2 lights here are going to simulate the slow rotation forward and the slow rotation backward. And then you'll hear this guy snap in, and that's the high-speed spin. Okay, and I'll explain some of that as we go. A couple other things we have here. Over here, you can see this. It says door on it. We've labeled all these. It says door. So all these white plugs, when you hook them up, you should be able to just plug in your door plug. Here's one for your valves. You plug in your valves right to there. There's one here for all your motor stuff, and you plug that in. And let's see what else we got here. We've got the float switch. I'm just using jumper wires here. And we've got over here, these 3 are for the selector switch for cold, hot, and warm. We've got one of them selected right now. Okay, I'm going to take a break, and we'll run the test here in a minute.